My name is Rachel Copera. I am an art mom, drama teacher. I am living in the 21st century. And this is a drama video for my drama students and anyone who wants to use it. This is a great assignment that I give in my drama class, and I've been giving it for years. And basically, as you could see, I numbered a minimum of 6 traits. Now, what do I mean by a trait? I mean a choice that your character would make. A vocal choice or a physical choice. Now, because we're so good at annotating our text, I would recommend for this assignment focusing on physical choices. The reason that we should focus on physical choices is because as students, we don't think about blocking and movement enough when we're approaching a script. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to talk about a fabulous movie that I saw on Disney Plus. So Disney, this is a shout out to you. Disney Plus has these great shorts. For example, The Burrow. And I just think they provide a great teaching opportunity for the drama students. Go ahead, check it out if you can. I really recommend The Burrow. So, The Burrow is about a rabbit who can't talk. The rabbit can't talk, and it's a great way for us to focus on blocking. So as you can see right here in the first photo, he is not talking, and he's not talking because because guess what? I'm not going to play the video. I don't want to get sued by Disney. But he has wide eyes, okay? And he looks scared. So this makes us interested. And what you want to do is make the audience interested. So what I'm going to do is I am going to model doing this assignment off of The Burrow. And I'm going to focus on physical choices. So for example, first thing that I would write is I want to have really wide and scared eyes because I want my audience to be really interested in my character and my character's internal conflict. I am so scared. What is The Burrow about? I want to draw the audience into my piece. Okay, as the story is introduced, next one, the bunny is so cute. We get to know who he is as a character because he's holding a prop, a hammer. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to think, okay, well, what props, what things would my character hold? So this prop is central to who he is as a character because he wants to build a future for himself. He has his hand on his hip. Anything is possible for this bunny. Moving on to the next picture. He is so excited about his future. So we're still in kind of like the exposition phase of the scene. And he is pointing at this prop, this box. I don't know what it means, but this prop symbolizes that he's going to build a new future for himself. He is going to build his home. That is his objective. That is who he is as a character. And it is the objective, what your character wants, that determines who your character is. Picture 3. We see another prop, right? So you may write in this T-chart assignment, like I'm going to have props and they're going to show my audience who my character is. This is what he wants. This prop shows what he wants. He wants a home. And you want your audience with your vocal and physical choices to be able to tell what you want. So this rabbit is clearly communicating to us that his objective is to get something. Characters are either trying to get something or escape something. This bunny wants to get a home. He wants a place of his own. So already I know this character well, and this short is so short. Okay, next picture. Are we on 4? 4. The conflict is introduced. There are characters, there are other people in this bunny's world that are going to stop him from getting what he wants. So my physical choice that I would write is I am getting scared and maybe my eyes are wide and I'm leaning back a little because I'm realizing something's going to get in my way of my objective, getting a home. Number 5. He's putting his hands together and he's acting afraid because it looks like there are other builders in the world that may take away the land that he wants to create his home. There might not be enough space in this world. So this internal conflict is starting to brew. 6, another physical choice that we could add is he's starting to just crumble his symbolic prop. He's starting to hold it. Just you doing something with your fingers could show you're nervous. Right? He's doing this with his teeth, and his eyes are even wide as more obstacles are being introduced into his life. Next picture. He's putting his hands behind his back because he doesn't want anyone to get in the way of his objective. His eyes are getting even wider. He's leaning back a little. Can you believe that a bunny rabbit can do so much acting? Hey guys, if a rabbit can do it, anyone can. Next picture. He gets a little concerned because he knows he needs to move forward with his plan. He knows things are going to be worse. So he starts to crumble his paper and he holds onto his shovel, which symbolizes that he's going to fight for his objective. So he's making that choice. So you would write that in your T chart. I am going to make this choice. Next photo. He is leaning forward. His arms are stretched out. He is holding his sword, his shovel, whatever weapon that he wants to go ahead and get his objective. He's leaning forward. He's going to get it. He's going to fight. The dramatic action is increasing. This is a specific choice that you can make as you fight for your objective. The conflict is clear. It's getting exciting. Okay, more obstacles coming his way as his objective increases. You would write on your T chart that as he discovers, or as your character faces other obstacles in their scene, they're going to get more nervous and they're going to get more frustrated and they're going to breathe heavy. Right now, he's sweating. He's sweating. So I would write on my T chart, he gets lower. He sits down. He takes a breath. He gets scared. He realizes that this may not happen. He may not get what he wants and he sits down. Will our character give up? Will our bunny hero give up? Let's see. Next choice. He looks scared. Okay, he's getting lower. He's realizing there's not a space in the world for him. You can see he's making the choice of shaking his lips. So I would write on my T chart, he is shaking his lips. Like after I do this, I am going to shake my lips because I am really worried. My subtext inside, I'm really worried that I may not get my objective. Another strong physical choice. Okay, next choice. Here we go. He takes a deep breath. And you can write that in your T chart. Takes a deep breath. He furrows his eyebrows. That's a physical choice. He grabs his map. He leans forward and he says, you know what? I am going to make this happen no matter what. I am not going to let this get away. Moving forward, so he holds his map. So just squeezing a prop could be a physical choice. Again, so much of this assignment is about you planning your blocking, planning your choices, being intentional. So a lot of things happen to this bunny on the way, and I'm not going to show the whole movie because I'm scared of getting in trouble with Disney. I don't know the rules, but it's a great teaching tool. I'm supporting Disney. Love you, Disney. The bunny gets scared. He's holding his map. See, this is the height. This is like when Hamlet starts to get crazy. His eyes are getting really scared. Maybe tears are coming out of your eyes. Maybe you want to write that in your T chart, tears, or just gritting your teeth. But he's getting so afraid. He's getting so afraid. So that is a choice. Like when you're at your lowest, just like a Shakespeare character, and he's realizing this may not happen. This is like a soliloquy. You have to plan these movements, guys. Next. Okay, so something happens and he decides, I'm going to get over my fear and I'm going to continue to fight for what he wants. So it's a choice. He stands up. You can see he's standing up straight. He's got a plan. We believe that he can get it done. But then something happens, and I'm not showing it. He creates this problem, and there's this huge flood. So this is like the highest point of dramatic action, and he leans forward, and he says, to his mentor. So you're writing down tears, leaning forward, putting my arms out, holding, crumble the prop that symbolizes my objective. He goes to the skunk mentor and he basically begs him for a second chance. He's like, I need your help. I need your support. I can't do this on my own. Now that's a great turning point for a character when they learn that they need other people. So he's gotten over his conflict as a character, thinking he could do everything on his own. You can't do it on your own. Okay, a lot of characters, they try to do everything on their own, right? So he asks for help. So you want to write down physical choices that show how desperate he is, crying. And then he leans down and he's just so sad because this is his lowest point. So your character making a choice to sit down in a seat. When we stand, standing is showing strength, but to sit down and to be so tired and give up like that's like huge. So that's a choice, right? He's at his lowest point. I'm showing that I'm inferior. And so you could even write down in your blocking when your character's like very inferior and low, when the world's pushing them down, and maybe you just want to cover your face and cry because you're not feeling confident. You don't have a strong status, okay? Because he's asking him for help. Notice how he's lower here. He is lower and the Mr. Skunk mentor man is higher. This shows a power dynamic. So blocking is essential for power dynamics. And he's just begging, he's leaning forward, he's begging, his tears are out. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? And then he takes a breath. He opens his eye. Will he help him? These are all choices, right? This is all planned by the fabulous people at Disney. When you approach your scene or your monologue, you need to plan, you need to show what your character is thinking and feeling. That's what this assignment is about. And he basically is empowered by people helping him. And he's like, I'm going to lift myself up. I'm going to get up from this ground. I'm going to do it. So he makes the choice of squinting his eyes and taking a deep breath and getting up and doing something. And then another blocking choice is he realizes that he could get his objective. So he holds his paper out. Right? So that would be something, you uncrumbling something, that is a dramatic choice. So you have hope again, holding the map out, that's a choice. He smiles, that's a choice you could write in your T-chart. And now again, guys, remember, you're not taking notes on the bunny, right? This is a demo. You are doing this assignment about whatever monologue or scene you have. Yes? Next choice, he smiles, and he's just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this happen. And it's going to be awesome. So he's changed because people have decided to help him. And he is just different. He's higher up in the frame. He's being lifted up by his peers. He is smiling again. These are all choices. He is ready to party. And then he's just relaxed because he ends up, I don't want to ruin this play for you. Film, anime, whatever you think. It ends up having a happy ending, and you can see he's just relaxed. So check this out. My students or any drama students out there, I really recommend doing this. I really recommend just sitting down, going through, list off all of the things that happen in your scene. Just make sure you understand what you're reading. Number one. And number two, write down planned physical choices and even vocal choices. Okay, that way you are going to go into rehearsal with a plan. There is so much work as a drama student, so much text analysis, so much pre-work you could do before you get to rehearsal. I am telling you, come to rehearsal prepared because rehearsal is too short, guys. It is too short. Rock and roll. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay. And then make sure you submit, my students, make sure you submit your assignment on time. And I'll catch you guys next time when you do more work. Bye-bye.